Ryan Anderson here, the driver of Son of a Digger, and you're watching Rod Rod's Championship League.
What is going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for Best Trick here in Stop 2 of Tour Violet. Maximum Destruction and Matt Johnson going back-to-back, being the racing winner and back-to-back fastest qualifier as he continues to dominate here in Tour Violet. This is the leaderboards from racing, and then this is the leaderboards, the overall leaderboards after racing. As you can see, Matt Johnson hanging on to that lead, now an 11-point lead over Northern Nightmare Dragon in third, Avenger in fourth, so on and so forth. The overall event champion leaderboards here after racing, Max D still on top as we shuffle through the rest. But let's go ahead and continue with the competition here today, which is Best Trick. And our first truck out on the track is going to be Velociraptor with Ant99 behind the wheel. It looks like he's going right for it, wasting no time, getting a reverse flip off the container. And now he's balancing it on those rear two tires. Thought he'd get a wheelie out of it, but that was still a good attempt nonetheless. So now he has one more to go as he's speeding around to get lined up for the second one, wondering what he has in store for us here. Getting it in position. Looks like he's going to pop it up onto the two front tires. Trying to balance it and going backwards, getting it into a wheelie. Is it going to be too much? He's trying to balance it. Might fall backwards and no, going to drive it backwards a bit, and that's going to be it. Landing it on all four tires. Thought he'd get a wheelie out of it, but nonetheless, still a great attempt for Velociraptor and Ant99. Looking at a replay of his attempts here, pretty well done. It all comes down to what the judges think overall, and the scores are coming in. A 6.584, so the judges not really, I guess, too much of a fan of that. Not too bad. Here comes Zombie in the Camera 9785, a little hiccup right off the board there, but an unfortunate score for Velociraptor. I thought it'd score a lot higher than that, but I guess that's what we're going with as we continue here. Zombie getting lined up for his first attempt now. He's going to pop it up onto the two front tires, balancing it and taking it in reverse, kind of cutting it short. Not sure if this counts to his second attempt, and that may be it as he's on his side trying to get it back up, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And that's going to be it for the Camera 9785 and Zombie. So an unfortunate attempt for Zombie as he's unable to complete, I guess, the trick fully. Not sure. I guess he was trying to go for a combo here and tried getting it back on all fours, at least to try to go for a second attempt, and it didn't go anywhere. 4.506 is the final score for Zombie. Here comes Flames Plays now and Pirate's Curse. Gonna pop it up again, wasting no time, going straight into the trick, popping it up and balancing it on the two front tires. And kind of in an angle there with the steering, now same with the rear steer too. And he's just gonna balance it there as he's waving at the crowd. Wondering where it goes from here. And he's gonna bounce it into a wheelie and get it perfectly aligned to continue his attempt. And a great first attempt for Pirate's Curse and Flames Plays. Looks like he's going to get it lined up over here where Velociraptor did, popping it up on the two front tires now. Question is, where is he going to go next? Is he going to follow what Velociraptor did or go something else? And going to jump it on the two front tires, continue the balance on the two front tires, twisting it around and still holding that balance and going to go for a reverse somersault here. And landing it on all four tires. So a great second attempt for Pirate's Curse and Flames Plays, but it all comes down to the judges. So far, the judges have been a little iffy when it comes to scoring, so kind of wondering where this is going to land. As we're looking at the replay of his second attempt now, and again, just popping it up and over the jump, still balancing it on the two front tires, and then gunning it in reverse to get that reverse flip, that reverse somersault. And we have a new leader, so an 8.183, so the judges did like this one. And we have a new leader with Flames Plays and Pirate's Curse. Here comes Nova Strider now in the Monster Lobster Crush Station. Getting lined up for her first attempt. Nice sky wheelie up and gonna get a flip out of it. Going for the front flip, giving it too much as it's bouncing, and no, she's gonna get stuck right there against the fence. So that's gonna be the end of Crush Station's attempt here. Beautifully done getting that flip, but unfortunately bouncing off those rear tires, giving it too much and landing on the fence. So a 4.088 for Crush Station. So honestly, not bad counting one of the attempts, but the second attempt, not being able to perform that second one, is what really hurt her. And here comes Riley Strider now with a huge sky wheelie in Blue Thunder. Seeing what he can do here. Again, a great first attempt by Nova Strider, but unfortunately just wasn't enough as it cut short her opportunity to go for a second attempt. But Riley Strider now going for it. A reverse flip. Is it going to be enough? Yes. And going to continue it with a moonwalk. Still continuing that moonwalk across the track. And up and over. And back on all fours. Short little wheelie out of it. Kind of just throttling out. And that's going to be it for Blue Thunder and Riley Strider. So a great first sky wheelie. This reverse flip and continuing that momentum into a moonwalk. Going all the way across until he was flipping backwards and back on all fours. A short wheelie out of it, so kind of just throttling it out all the way through and through, in a 7.658 for Blue Thunder and Riley Strider. So unfortunately not enough to take the lead. Here comes Kind of Fluffy now in Gravedigger. Still rocking that beautiful purple paint job. And kind of makes you wonder if he's going to bring out anything special for future events or for World Finals. Going for a huge sky wheelie now. Kind of bouncing it off the rear end and saving it. So a lucky break there for Gravedigger as he's able to continue his attempt and go for attempt number 2. Popping it up on the 2 front tires now, so a nice nose wheelie. And see how far he can take it. And if we'll get some other kind of combination move out of this. Bringing it backwards now and back on all 4 tires. So, Gravedigger and Kind of Fluffy, a great first attempt right there. The huge sky wheelie that turned into a save, and then the popper into a nose wheelie, balancing it across the track here. So, I'm not getting a good read on the judges right now, so it's hard to tell where exactly this is going to go. And a 7.412, so Pirates Curse still in the lead. Again, getting news again. Jurassic Attack still out of the competition. Maybe we'll see him in freestyle, and if not, it's kind of worrisome on what his future is going to be here on the tour. Here comes MMJ Producer now. An Alien Invasion going for a reverse flip. We've seen quite a few of these today already. Comboing it with a wheelie and getting a save after almost losing it. So a great first attempt for Alien Invasion. Now MMJ is going to have to do something big here if he's going to want to take the lead. Again, Pirates Curse is still in the lead now. So, and it's kind of iffy, kind of uncertain what exactly the judges want to see out of this. And it looks like he's going to go where Pirates Curse and Velociraptor both went, popping it up and getting a nose wheelie, taking it across now. So a different, taking it at a different angle than the other drivers, up and over, and that's going to be it for Alien Invasion. So curious to see what this score is going to be. Again, this first attempt right here, the reverse flip into a wheelie, and a beautiful save to follow. And right here, the nose wheelie all the way across, but is it enough to knock out Pirates Curse? Let's see, the scores are coming in. 8.396, so yes, surprisingly enough, it is going to be enough to take the lead. Here comes Toucan Plays and Avenger now. Popping it up off of the container, getting a tombstone off of it. And gonna combo it up and over the obstacle there and get a wheelie out of it. Nicely done by Avenger. So now he has one more opportunity. And he's lining it up for a, not sure. And that's going to be it for Avenger. I guess he was going for a reverse bicycle. And unfortunately did not line it up. And they did count that as attempt number 2 for Avenger. So very unfortunate for Toucan Plays as we wait for the scores to come in. There's a failed attempt there. And a 6.037 for Toucan Plays and Avenger. Arcanine 59 now. Seeing what he has in store for us today. Looks like he may go for a reverse flip as well. No, he's going for a tombstone. And trying to go for the reverse flip. Not getting enough, but getting a save. And he's still going. Getting a backflip all while twirling on his nose. And a great first attempt for Dragon. Now the question is, are they going to count all that as one move? I don't know. They haven't stopped him. I guess because it was all in the same motion. Here you go. We're getting a bicycle now. So they're going to let him continue. So that is going to be all one move. Taking that bicycle around the race jump. Giving it too much. And he's going to get it back on all fours. So taking or controlling the truck overall. And getting a nice little half donut there. So a lot happened in this first attempt. Got the tombstone, went for the reverse flip, didn't quite get it, got stuck in the throttle, went for a backflip, twirling on the nose, and landing on all fours, and then this beautiful bicycle across the track here, at least around the race jump. But isn't enough to take Alien Invasion out of the top, and no! A 7.852. I figured that would have been more than enough to take the lead, but no. Two more drivers remain. And Daniel, the Fireball Murray and Northern Nightmare going back to back and to back, I believe, with consecutive backflips. Popping it up into a wheelie and then throttling it out, flipping as much as he can, and that was a great first attempt for Northern Nightmare. Attempt number 2 now. Popping it on the nose, and no, not quite. I don't think this flip here is going to count towards the score. He's just stuck in the throttle, maybe letting out some steam. That's going to be it for Northern Nightmare. Here we go, the replay of the first attempt. So 1, 2, and 3 consecutive flips as he was stuck in the throttle right here getting that nose wheelie. But unfortunately, sliding a bit and surprisingly impressing the judges enough to take the lead, 8.501. So a very amazing and surprising turn of events as the judges have kind of switched up a bit. And they really enjoyed that first attempt enough to give him the lead. Here comes Matt Johnson and Maximum Destruction now. Going for the same thing, getting double. And nicely done, back-to-back consecutive backflips for Maximum Destruction and Matt Johnson. Remember, he did pull that move out in Alaska and stop one, so I guess Daniel Murray got a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? I forget exactly what. Inspiration. He got a little inspiration from Matt Johnson, if you will, from Alaska. But here you go, Matt Johnson now going for a bicycle. And let's see how far he can take it here on this Colorado track. He took it all the way around in Alaska. So, curious to see how far he can take it here in Colorado. Will he switch it to the other side like he did then? No, he's going to combo it with a moonwalk. So Matt Johnson again showing incredible skill here today in Colorado and continuously in this tour. He's balancing it there, waving at the crowd, and just makes you wonder how long he's going to take this. Still on the 2 front tires, giving the judges plenty of time to think about who or how they want to score this and who they feel is the winner. Back on all 4 tires as we take a look at a replay here. Going consecutive with 2 backflips. And then, of course, this beautiful bicycle just about halfway across the track, or really all the way across the track, and then popping it up into a nose wheelie into a moonwalk, and then just balancing it there perfectly before planting it back on all 4 tires. So here come the scores, and 8.801, we have a new leader with Matt Johnson and Maxine ultimately a winner. So going back to back, not only in qualifying, not only in racing, but in best trick as well. This is the leaderboards for best trick, and the scores were a little all over the place, but Matt Johnson is your overall winner here in Colorado. This is the leaderboards after all that is said and done, and increasing that lead over Northern Nightmare by 12 points. Dragon still in third, and Alien Invasion moving up. Pirates Curse looking like he's moving up in the bracket as well. There's the overall event champion leaderboards. Northern Nightmare at the heels of Max D, but is it going to be enough? Freestyle is going to be the deciding factor here today, so be sure to check out Freestyle as that is the last competition. Be sure to subscribe for more Monster Jam content. Be sure to like the video, and we'll see you in Freestyle.